All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the lodge. It's Monday. My name's Will DeFries. To my right, David Ruff.
I have a very important announcement.
What is it?
I've officially changed my Twitter Avy.
Really?
Oh
Yeah,
my
new
gosh.
Avy alert is what I'm saying.
I'm going straight there, man. I can't wait to see what's going on.
It's no longer a pic of a 21-year-old professional basketballer.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
It's Popeyes, Dave.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's not Arby's, Dave, but it's good.
You know, I tried to make it the photo, or not the photo, but the still shot from the Food Channel, or what show did we do? We were all on?
I wish one of us knew.
The Travel Channel.
Yeah, but unfortunately, none of us know what show that actually is.
There's a photo of me stuffing my face with something, just glizzied out, and you're sitting next to me, just kind of smiling like in approval. And I unfortunately, it didn't fit the parameters, so I had to pivot. But
When you see a guy walk into Popeyes with a tucked-in Cowboys tee, crew socks, and slides, you know it's just fucking on. Like, he's there to do work.
you know, I didn't even like. That was a stranger who took that photo for me.
Yeah, I remember you telling us the story.
Yeah.
Was this pre-COVID? We're
he-
just still rolling
Dude,
over
run
here,
it
by the
back.
way.
Did he get
Run
a
it
good
back.
laugh out of it, Dave?
The stranger?
Yeah.
I believe it was a lady.
Did she get a laugh out of it?
I think she did. I think she was
Like,
young
what is
enough
this?
to kind of get what I was doing.
What is this idiot doing?
Was this pre-COVID?
This is way
I
yeah.
was gonna
This
say, you can't be handing your phone over to strangers right now.
and I didn't even go in. I parked there just to get that photo. She was going in, so it had to have been pre-COVID.
The more I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen the inside of a Popeyes. I've only ever driven through.
Oh, you didn't go with us after Klein's Ranch.
Correct. Yeah, I've never been inside of a Popeyes before.
It's exactly like you expect it to
Yeah,
be.
there's nothing like super special. It's just it
It's
smells
a fast
good.
food joint.
You
Yeah,
get this.
it does
It's
smell good.
really cool seeing like how the sausage is made, and by sausage I mean chicken.
I just feel like the employees are all talking shit about me, like
They let you
inside,
in the-
so I don't want to go in.
They let you in the kitchen or something? Like,
I had an
you
access
were working
card.
the fryer? Okay.
I was not working the fryer.
That's your Make-A-Wish Foundation wish. You can just go back in the kitchen at Popeyes for a day and just like,
Oh,
Dude,
man.
I would just eat chicken strips all day.
would you make sure that
Yeah.
if I went, would you make sure that I didn't have any of those really small, creepy looking ones that look like a
Just
leg or
batter?
something? Yeah.
You're the dude who, when you get calamari, you don't like the tentacle ones.
I could not be more different. No, I love the tentacle
You
ones.
do?
Yes. Yes. I prefer those over the round O's.
The
They're
rubber
just like
bands?
rubber. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to go with the tentacle ones.
How far could you punt a roundo calamari?
I don't know, but if you just fried up an actual rubber band and just threw it in there, no one would know.
I don't
People
hate
would
this
just-
take at all.
people would
I
just
don't
eat
hate
it.
this take at
Like,
all.
okay.
Like bad calamari largely is just all about the fry.
Right.
And then I just put as much like red sauce on there as I can.
Don't get me wrong. I enjoy calamari. I think it's very good, but it's rubber.
Good calamari is fucking good.
Yeah.
See, I'm like a broke boy who's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I've never been to Italy and had some dude just chop up an octopus next to me and just like serve it up with like dressing on it.
Honestly, I never even got close to having calamari. I don't even know if it was on the menu there. It might be a completely American creation. I don't know.
Yeah. I've been there too, so that's why I'm chiming in. Well,
I literally just said I've never been to Italy, Dylan.
oh, man, I
Popeye
can't.
should
I was
start
trying to
doing
have a
calamari.
honeymoon there, but COVID-19 fucked it all up for me, Dylan.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine, dude. Don't worry about it. There's a lot bigger things in the world going on than me going on a honeymoon. People forget that.
Oh, sure. I'm ready for my intro.
Dylan Shivery, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Glad to be here. I can't stop looking at pictures of Valerie Jarrett,
Okay.
who is
Okay.
Obama's former advisor, because she looks exactly like Austin Powers, and that's why Austin Powers is trending this morning.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. She's Austin Powers.
She does look like Austin Powers. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
there's one particular shot that's trending, and she's even dressed like him, and it's just really funny. I'm sorry.
I have a
Smashing, baby.
Yeah. Does she make you Randy?
Yeah.
She does.
Randy's right here, mate. That's how he sounds.
We actually have two Randys in the
Yeah,
building right
we
now.
do. We have human,
You don't see that.
and then we have the original Randy.
The favorite, the people's Randy.
You can't call it the people's Randy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Randy's been getting gassed up lately for his outros on Happy Hour Live.
That's true.
It's sad that we're gonna have to cut those. Time constraints.
Yeah. It's too bad.
Yeah. That is. I was wondering what happened with Austin Powers.
Anytime Austin Powers is trending is a win for the Circling Back podcast.
You gotta tap on that one, see what's going on.
You guys are lucky we're doing worse stuff tomorrow because I was going to pick Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me.
Can I say this is not? This is working out very well. I did not want to watch a movie tonight. We got playoff basketball, and I was like, really like, how am I going to squeeze this in?
Nope. Yep. I'm officially announcing tomorrow's Patreon episode will not be a stream room.
Bang.
And we're going to do some worst stuff stories. So if you want to send it in, worststuff@washmedia.com. I'm making the rundown this afternoon. It should be good.
I, for one, am very excited about that.
I am too. I honestly
love a good worst stuff story.
I've been enjoying watching movies on Monday nights, but to be honest, Sally's working all this week, late night. She's doing the late shift. And I'm kind of looking forward to just doing whatever the hell I want.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Maybe hopping on the sticks.
People are asking if I'm going to drop into Verdansk.
God. Got my 4th solo dub yesterday. I had to drop that in.
Actually, this might be the time for me, guys. With Sally being gone until 11 o'clock every single night, I think I might need to start getting in Verdansk this week.
Can you drop in right after we record and we Twitch it? Is that in the cards?
I can do it. What I need, though, is I need help from you guys with the controls.
You got to learn, just kind of toss you in the deep end. Learn how to swim, sink or swim.
That's not how you teach people how to swim.
Did you not do the little training session when you first start playing the game?
I did, but that was about 2 months ago.
Are they still teaching babies how to swim like that? Just throwing them in the water and like letting them roll over or whatever?
There are some places that'll do it, yeah.
Well, that's not how they teach them to swim. That's how they teach them to survive.
Survive.
Yeah. I always thought that's
amazing.
I think it's amazing when these kids just like go in and they just flip over.
The homie would nuh-uh. Up until this summer, actually, he was a rock in the pool. You throw him in, he would just go straight to the bottom and start panicking.
I like the idea of like you throwing like 3-year-old Parks in the water and be like, oh shit, gotta go in again.
I mean, legit. Last summer, so he uses a floaty, but he just didn't have it on, and he decided to just jump in the pool. And I was like, "What are you doing?" I had to, in sheer panic, I just ran over there, jumped in, and had to get him out of the water. He would have died.
Well, shouts to Parks living.
Now he's a dolphin out there, man. He's just doing it.
I don't know.
How did you enter the water when you went to save him? Toothpick or?
I did a flying squirrel just to put a little flair on it. I wanted to make it more dramatic.
You didn't do a leisure dive?
That'd be leisure diving was sick, dude.
People are saying that's coming back.
Should we bring leisure diving back?
Yeah.
Carter, who we used to work with, did a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the better ones you'll see.
He did it it wasn't even for an RG shoot. He was on vacation
Yeah,
he just tossed on an RG shirt and was like, all right, I'm going to do a leisure dive.
They're kind of tight.
I don't hate him.
I don't know.
It was a good bit that people did for a while.
Yeah.
But I feel like was that like sponsored by Chubby's or something?
You got to think they were all over that movement for sure.
Like they might have originated it unintentionally just by
probably.
like their photo shoots that they would do.
Probably.
I'm kind of pissed. When we were in Michigan, we decided we didn't get the deposit back for our photographer. And so we decided to schedule a quick photo shoot just to use our money. And I'm kind of pissed because we could have literally done anything. I wish I would have just had her like taking photos of me doing like can openers or like flying squirrels off like a dock or something.
Yeah.
Instead, we just dressed up like dorks and took photos next to the beach.
Did you run really fast into the ocean?
I should have brought her out on the golf course and like had her break down, like take some like high speed photos of my swing that I could break down.
Sure.
The ocean.
Hanukkah Minolta
Did you
swing
say the
vision.
ocean?
The lake, sorry. Lake Michigan.
The ocean.
It's the size of an ocean. It's freaking huge.
You know how it was formed, right? A glacier melted.
I thought someone dug it out with a shovel.
No, it's not. People always mistake it for man-made, but it's not.
Really?
Is Will about to school us on something?
No, all
About
I can
Lake
think of right
Michigan?
now is when I think Dave said Doug something. I started watching a show last night that you guys probably heard of at this point called Yellowstone.
I'm gonna take the dive.
Take the dive, Dylan.
Yeah.
Take the dive. Well, in the first episode or second episode, like something explodes, and all of a sudden, much like Jurassic Park, there's just a perfectly preserved dinosaur, like skeleton, just sitting there in the dirt.
Which one is this?
What? Which dinosaur?
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure what species.
No,
it
I'm
was.
sorry. Which movie?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
And I was just like, this seems unnecessary. I kind of wish this wasn't here right now. And every time it came on the screen, Sally and I were just like, yeah, can we just get rid of this? Like, what? Dinosaur? It's just weird.
Very profitable, though, if you find one.
Everything's coming up dinosaur lately.
Dinosaurs are hot right now.
Have you taken Parks to the old car wash that I went to on Friday?
I haven't done the car wash with him yet. No.
Dude, he'd love it.
Okay.
The second I went up the other day, it just spit all over my car.
You love that.
Dude, I love it.
Which one spat at you? Was it the Dilophosaurus?
The T-Rex or whatever.
Oh, because they don't spit, man.
I don't even think it's a T-Rex, actually, because its arms are too big. I don't think it's an anatomically correct dinosaur that they have at the car wash.
Okay.
You guys want to hear more about my car wash experiences?
I almost went that day. I saw your photo and it got me excited.
Well, during that, I put on my playlist on Spotify that's just like your new music playlist because it was Friday. And mid-car wash, the Blink-182 song Quarantine came on. Have you guys heard this new song?
I have not.
Well, I have to say, it's one of the worst songs I've ever heard.
Is it new Blink-182?
Yeah, brand new. Brand new. Do you want to hear the chorus? Can I just read the chorus for you real
I'd
quick?
love that.
Quarantine. Fuck this disease. I'd rather be on Star Tours or stuck at the DMV. Quarantine. Nah, not for me. I thought that things were fucked up in 2019. Fuck quarantine.
That's not really the lyric, right?
And then verse 2 is just some people hit the bottle, some people hit the books, some people stormed the Capitol, some people second-guess parenthood.
What?
That really sucks. That's embarrassing.
This is a Blink-183.
Who's got the
right?
writing cred on that?
You don't want that writing cred. I fear that it's Mark Hoppus, unfortunately.
That does sound like a Mark joint.
Quarantine. Fuck this disease. I'm never shaking hands again. And don't kiss me on the cheek. Fuck quarantine is how the song ends.
There are a lot of people out there just kissing Blink-182 on the cheek. Like, come on.
Dude, shouts to Liv Langdon, though. I miss those.
Yeah.
Those were fun.
Yeah, she always was good for
Big
a cheek
time
kiss.
cheek kisser.
Doesn't matter if you're recording a podcast with her or seeing her in Central Market or Whole Foods. You're getting red lipstick on that cheek that you're gonna have to wipe off in your car.
She's coming in for the real thing.
Can we do some programming notes before we really hop in today?
Yeah, sure.
First and foremost, follow Circling Back Pod on Twitter and Instagram at Circling Back Pod. Type it in, mash that follow button, and then after that, go over to iTunes and leave a review or 5-star rating. Doesn't really matter which one for us. We like them both. And then every Tuesday and Friday, we're doing Patreon, patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. Like we said, we've been doing the stream room. Tomorrow, we're doing Worst Of. Should be entertaining. And as always, Happy Hour Live on Wednesdays. This last one was quite possibly our best one yet, if I have to say so.
It was.
We were firing.
It was. You were on another level.
Oh, I was faded.
You need to get drunk before any time you make content of any sort. Just get drunk, please.
Okay.
Just for the company.
Okay. I will do it for the company. That's fine. And then, and also keep an eye out on Twitch. If you're not familiar with Twitch, well, join the club. We're not either, but we're trying it. And it seems like things are going decently well for us.
Dude, catch Will dropping into Verdansk.
Can you guys drop in with me later?
It's a fictional Eastern
No, we
European
can watch you, though.
city.
No, but like, yeah. So if I go in, can you guys just like sit next to me and tell me what to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we were doing for the homie. I'll talk to you like I talked to him. When
Who
he
gets a
plays.
kill first, Parks or Will? That's the question. I should put
The
some money
first
on
time
line.
I played with Parks, it wasn't his first time playing, but the first time I did, he got a kill on his first try.
Doesn't count. Didn't see it. It wasn't on the stream. The chat didn't see
I
it.
videoed and I
Doesn't
sent it
matter.
to y'all.
Doesn't matter. I deleted it. I don't look at your shit.
Yeah. Whenever you text me, I click in and click out. I just don't look at it at all.
That game still gives me high anxiety. Blood pressure just goes.
I hope I can get a kill before Parks because I think I might be better at listening to directions than him.
Maybe.
When you told him to go to find a door, he just kind of ran into a wall like numerous times. And I was
Yeah.
like, see, this might go badly for him.
The fine motor skills are not quite developed yet. He's still got a ways to go.
He's getting there.
He likes to look at the floor a lot when he plays. I don't know why. Looking for weapons or ammo, I guess. But you got to look up.
Loves the loot.
You're going to get murked if you don't.
Give me the loot.
Yeah,
That's what he's always
big
saying.
loot boy.
I felt like, when you go out to like dinner with like a group of friends that you're not really like, you weren't close with in like high school and all they do is talk about their high school stories all the time and like you're kind of sitting there and not knowing what's going on. That's
Yeah.
how I felt when you guys were telling Parks what to do.
There were people talking on the Discord channel, and someone said, I think it's against the rules to have a child on the sticks twitching, which makes sense. But someone said if there's an adult in frame with them, then it's okay. So we didn't break any rules.
Oh, so
apparently.
you can't just plop your kid down and like
Way to
watch
go,
the money
Randy.
pile up?
I think it's because of predators online and being weird and stuff.
Got this
Being
got this
inappropriate.
dude over here, human, who's like the Twitch guy, and he's like, we're out here just putting it all in jeopardy with Parks.
Yeah, way to go, Randy.
Step up and tell us to fuck off.
Trying to take the company down, jerk.
I don't
On
trust
the real.
Randy.
No one trusts Randy, man.
Sheesh.
Should we do this weekend in fun recapping it style?
Yeah.
It's presented by Miller High Life. As always, Miller High Life brings the pride of the simple things in life to you. It's an unpretentious quality beer with refreshing champagne-like tiny bubbles in an iconic glass bottle that's accessible to all. That sounds great across all facets.
Yes. And look, keep tagging us in your posts.
Mm-hmm.
You're drinking High Life, snap a pic, tag us. We might even reshare it.
What I like about Miller High Life is just a classic everyman beer. You
It
crack
really
one
is.
open with anybody, and you're going to have a great conversation that follows until both of those beers are finished.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, most of that conversation, or most times, it'll start off complimenting the new can.
Ooh.
That can is just a talking piece.
It's a sexy can.
Are you talking about the can that celebrates summer's simple moments?
That's the one.
It's limited edition. It's got a champagne cup on it. It's beautiful.
Mm.
Champagne. Like we said, simple summer moments don't need to have to be big to call for a celebration. Sometimes the biggest celebrations in life are the small ones, guys. Where you're just cheersing with a buddy, hanging out on a porch,
Watching
enjoying it.
playoff hockey.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
I'd kill to do that tonight. Kill for it.
Yep. Your boy goes over to the fridge and opens it up, and you're like, you know what? Grab me one too. I'll take
One
a High Life,
NHL
please.
here. That's how I do. I point to myself.
Do you?
You like point to your mouth. Like,
Seabass
I
and the
want it
boys.
here.
Seabass and the fellas.
Hey, just come baby bird that beer.
Seabass said that? Okay, sorry.
Raise a can to celebrate summer's simple moments with Miller High Life. This summer, Miller High Life will release these special edition cans we were talking about to celebrate summer's special simple moments. It's in stores now, available for a limited time only. Miller High Life, the champagne of beers, a quality beer within everyone's reach. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Dylan, what'd you do this weekend?
This weekend, what did I do? I had parks for the whole weekend, pretty much. We just chilled. His mom's out of town, so we've been a lot of guy time lately. But on Saturday, we went to my sister and brother-in-law's down in San Marcos. Got a nice little swim off, and just kind of had a just relaxing family weekend. Nothing too crazy.
Do they have a pool?
They have a similar to my situation. They have
Okay.
a neighborhood pool down the street.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah,
Man.
yeah, it was a good time.
Man.
That's it though. Nothing wild. I'm sure y'all had better weekends than I did.
Probably.
Yeah. So let's hear
I
about
always
them.
do.
Let's hear about him, Dave. What'd you do?
Gotta get a sip of that booming loud. I played golf Friday. Big Game played with us. A couple guys who listen to this podcast. You guys know Mike Eisenhower.
Dude,
Oh,
shout
you
out
play with Mike?
Played with Mike.
Oh, that's a fun track, isn't it?
Lake Cliff?
Yes.
Yeah. Lake Cliff's the one that's out there near the Barton Springs, way out there, like 45 minutes to the west.
Okay, I'm thinking of a different one.
It's in great shape.
I was thinking of Flint Rock Falls.
The greens are spectacular.
Yeah. Okay.
But play with Mike and our buddy Ben, who is a listener, and they were kind enough to give us the invite. Played pretty well, broke 80, not a big deal. Brett had an eagle. Brett had two really good looks at eagle, made one of them. Shout out to him.
Wow.
Also didn't wear a hat. It was 105. He's just out there with the hair flow.
He got some color though. I noticed.
We baked. It was absurd. We thought about playing 27. We played 21. We got after we finished the 20th, and we're like, dude, this is miserable. What are we doing? It's like 3:00. Let's go inside. Hottest day of the year, I think.
No
we did.
hat is reckless.
I thought so, man.
It's
He's just
too
kind of
hot.
rubbing it in my face that he doesn't have to put sunblock on his head.
I used to do this in Texas, and I had to stop doing it because it just wasn't worth it. Like I'd get off the course, and my hair would just be everywhere. I'd look
Yeah.
like a mad scientist.
Yeah.
And your forehead, you just get scorched. You're out
Yeah.
there for too long to be doing that.
It was tough. And then, the rest of the weekend kind of revolved around watching the sports. A little UFC, a little playoff hockey. Good times. Got to see Will and Sally for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
My house.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We had some za.
I guess my phone was turned off. That's weird.
You said you had dinner with the homie.
It sucks. My phone just
You
stops working.
literally said you had dinner with the homie.
Dude, my phone just stopped working. It was weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, maybe it did.
Yeah.
Maybe it did.
I hate
think
that.
I think the text just
Because there's no way you guys would not throw me an invite. So it's weird that my phone wasn't working. There's just no way. These are my boys, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go to the Apple Store today. I'm gonna see what's going on.
Hey, like I've been getting texts from my friends. Do you think they train Apple Store employees with that?
Like, are you sure? Are you sure they
Yeah.
just didn't reach out, or?
Yeah. If someone comes in and says that they aren't getting texts from someone that they've been dating, that like you need to handle this in a different way than other interactions.
I saw a fake Ben Shapiro tweet that said something about like the post office is a complete failure because my wife went to Hawaii with her personal trainer and she said she would write me every day and I haven't gotten a letter yet.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I mean, yeah, I had a similar weekend to both of you. Your boy did some swimming. Your boy did some sports watching. I actually had my swimming interrupted on Friday afternoon. I had a nice little morning of work, and on Friday afternoon, I was like, you know what? It's pool time, baby. I went absolutely empty at my apartment pool, which is just something you never see on a Friday afternoon. And then I got a text from a buddy that said, you need to get on this Champions League game as soon as possible. And so I had to pack up my shit at the pool and leave. Then I went and watched Dave's team, Munich, just absolutely demolish Barcelona.
Yeah, it was a big win for them. In more ways than one.
And then it was steak night in Austin, Texas on Friday, so we just made a nice ribeye, enjoyed ourselves. I don't even know what we did. And then Saturday, I had to do it to him. Picked up some scones in the morning.
Oh, my God.
Everybody must get scone, dude.
Okay.
That's actually the music festival we're having. It's a brunch festival at Wilmont's. And then, I went out and swam at the pool for a little bit. Just did that thing where you just sit in the pool for 5 hours and never leave and just float around.
It's a long time to be at the pool.
Just peeing in it the entire time, not caring.
Oh, man.
Savage, dude.
Oh, I got a story about that.
But then I hit up Dave's for dinner. We had
My place.
We had pizza.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I
Yeah, we had
texted
some
you. You didn't
Zal.
respond. We had some pizza. And then in classic fashion, just went home early. And
Oh, I need to Venmo you for that, Zal. How much was it? Like 30
no clue.
bucks?
Sally handled that
It's
one.
like $200.
And then I did the thing that's just going to bug Dave for the next 6 months as I left 2 IPAs in his fridge.
Oh,
that
damn it.
he's
You
just,
and Barrett,
He's
dude.
just never going to touch them. And every time he
No.
opens it, he's
Oh,
like,
he
God,
will.
like, I need to get rid of these.
He will.
You can bring them in and I'll drink them. I love those things. It's an award-winning beer, David.
Well, let me tell you this, Will. I should have mentioned this. Thursday, I went to the Lifetime pool, the outdoor one, to swim some laps. Got some work in for about 40 minutes, and then,
And then what happened?
I heard the whistles blowing, and I was like, oh, what's going on?
Like the whistle song?
The whistle goes, whoop. Remember that? Bub Rub and Little Sis. And everybody's kind of evacuating the pool. And I'm like, mid-stroke, and I'm like,
Oh, gross, dude. In the pool?
And the girl
Yeah,
goes,
dude.
everybody out. And I hop out, and I'm like, what? And she's like, someone pooped in the pool.
Oh, man.
Someone pooped in the pool.
Was it a Baby Ruth or was it an actual poop, actual turd? You seen Caddyshack,
I
right?
am familiar. Yeah. Well, here's more on that later. They kick everybody out, and then this is at like 3:30, and they're like, pool should be back here at the top of the hour, or just shortly thereafter. And I was like, really? Just 45 minutes? That's all it's going to take to clean the doo-doo poo water out? Like,
Like, are you even rushing back today?
I didn't get back in. I was done. Thank God I got that work in, but I felt bad. There were some people who had just gotten in their lanes.
Oh, you were outside.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
connected to the regular pool.
To the kid
Why
pool.
would-
Oh, I see.
Why would someone aqua dump in the
It was a child.
It's kids, man. It's full of kids.
kids be pooping in pools?
Kids,
Do they
they-
pull their pants
You
down
know
to
how
poop in the
kids
pool,
do,
or they
dude.
just poop?
Kids be pooping.
You know, kids shit themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Similar.
like that, only in the water.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like you just got to separate those two pools.
I mean, if it's just like one solid turd, like scoop it out and then just like shock it or whatever.
The lifeguards were clearly like caught off guard, so they had they were doing they didn't have like the right long enough reaching basket scooper to get it out, so they were doing the thing where one guy leans.
Oh, no.
And like they had like a train formed
Oh,
to like
no.
yeah, and then one girl just jumped in there.
No!
One girl just jumped in there and started scrubbing it.
She jumped in the doo-doo water.
Yeah, and I was just like, dude, they couldn't pay me.
It's just like a
enough.
big toilet at that point.
Did they try creating like a human centipede to maybe get out there and figure it out?
That seems unnecessary.
No, I don't know how that would even help the situation.
seems-
I feel like if we were trying to get poop out of the pool, like we'd definitely let one of our boys fall in if we were holding onto their hand while they were reaching.
Yeah, that's something we would do.
I still don't know why that movie was ever
Yeah,
created.
what if Dave pooped in the pool just so Dylan could get thrown in?
Did you
I've
get
almost
back
pooped
in?
that pool before though. No, I was done. I went
Yeah.
home.
You can't get back in day of.
No, dude. What do they? Don't they have to shock it? And you're not supposed to get in right after you shock.
In
a
some
pool.
cases, they drain the whole thing, and that's
that
a
was just
lot of water.
Caddyshack.
No, that's an actual thing that some pools actually have to do.
That pool probably takes 2 days to fill, unless they have like
that's
some
what I'm saying.
industrial.
There's a lot of water on that one.
It's wet, Will.
I think if it was
Water's
like,
wet normally.
well, we don't need to get into it. Never mind. It's
What?
Like, it's like diarrhea. Then you gotta like.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
You gotta take extreme measures if it's that.
Yeah. If,
Like a
if you're
solid
spraying, you
turd.
got to drain that thing. Ew.
If you're sliding into first and you feel something burst,
Diarrhea.
I'm not down with OPP.
Yeah, you know me.
open public pools. What?
Yeah.
Openly pooping pools.
How about you just
What
tell
is
us
it?
what it
Just
means?
other people's poop.
Oh, that too. I'm definitely.
Well, I don't like mine either. To be fair.
Yeah, I'm not like psyched.
Yeah.
I like
on
mine
either.
more than I like y'all's.
Poop in general, I'm not into.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Same.
No, actually, they're draining the pool today. I'm gonna bring my board up there, drop in, just kind of shred.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah,
That's real tight.
it is tight. I haven't gotten pool work in a while.
Man,
Wow. Lifetime really puts the poo in pool.
dropping into a half pipe's got to be like the most. It's just really terrifying.
Yeah, for people like you.
I'm not trying to do that.
You would not put enough weight forward, and then you'd slide back and fall on your ass.
Which is, I think, the common mistake.
You'd slam
for
your
a
head
man.
against the coping.
Right, I get it. Yeah,
I've done that a few times. It's really fun.
good, dude.
Yep.
I've never dropped in on a 10-foot half pipe on a skateboard.
No.
I've done like a mini ramp on a skateboard, like a 6-foot one.
No, you should. I mean,
shit.
the people like us, Dave, we should never be dropping in on something that big.
Unless
Rollerblades
it's
is a
for
different
Dansk.
story. Rollerblades is way
Unless
easier.
it's for Dansk. Yeah, but we were not good enough to do that.
You see, and it's an abandoned Eastern European city. Fictional.
For Dansk? It's fictional?
war-torn area. Yeah.
Is there any like radiation stuff there that we need to worry about or anything like
Probably.
Radioactive.
There's a lot of gas
Whoa.
moving in on the area. Weirdly.
The gas is weird. It's like, where's that coming from?
Yeah, and why is it so concentrated? You know, and
Yeah.
it creates like a circle of no gas. I don't get it. Do you get it?
that? Not really, to be honest. I did accept a new position in my FIFA career mode. I'm officially the head coach of the Brazil national team.
I heard they're gonna have a really bad season.
It's hard to say. We'll find out soon enough. Pretty exciting stuff, though.
I'm excited about Twitch taking off. Honestly,
I'm too.
It's gonna be fun.
I think I might hop on the sticks today.
People seem to enjoy it, man.
We'll see. Anything else on this weekend in fun, guys?
No, but you know what else people enjoy? Postmates.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
Some people probably even use it this weekend because they like it so much. Because if you're like me, you probably start thinking about what to eat for dinner while you're eating lunch. I love food, and that's why I love using Postmates. But I love them a little bit more right now because I can get food delivered without leaving the house, which is just, paramount for me right now. Or even open the door for that matter. Given what's going on in the world, they created non-contact deliveries, so when you order from your local restaurants, everything gets left right outside your door. They also have Postmates Pickup, which you can use to order takeout from your favorite local restaurants. So listen up. You guys need to be supporting your neighborhood spots right now. I've only been ordering local. It's a great way to support the community. And Postmates doesn't just deliver burgers and sushi. They actually make life easier by picking up everything you need from Walgreens and 7-Eleven and dropping it off right outside your door. If you need to get some shaving cream or something, you don't want to go to Walgreens right now.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing.
Trying
man.
to tell me to shave?
No, I'm not saying
Okay,
anything,
all right.
David. Not
You're
saying
right. I
anything.
don't want to go to Walgreens. You know why? Because I just feel like that's where if you go if you're sick.
How do they not paint the walls green in there? Is that like someone's name? Like, come on. Just figure it out.
They should do the thing that bars do where they just like nail dollar bills to the wall. And have,
Yeah.
like, they should just do that in an entire wall.
That'd
a
be a
weird
flex.
move for a pharmacy.
Yeah, maybe it's different. So Postmates.
All you have to do is download the Postmates app on iOS or Android. Find your favorite restaurants and get anything you want delivered within the hour. For a limited time, Postmates is giving our listeners $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. To start your free deliveries, download the app and use code CIRCLING. It's code CIRCLING for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days when you download the Postmates app. Anything you need, anytime you need it, just Postmate it. Dave, we got some big dog Randy news coming out of the Ruff household.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward to talk about it with him sitting right here.
He's here
but
if you just want to put him on the mic.
Yeah,
Let-
does he
let
want to
him
pant into the
explain.
mic?
I
real
keep
quick?
looking. He is out.
Oh my gosh.
He's just getting some Z's in. He's on all sorts of pain pills. 2 of them.
Same.
Randy had his man procedure over, I guess, on Thursday morning.
Poor fella.
Like you got like a penile implant or something?
No, he did not get a penile implant.
Grow up, dude.
That is really
Shagadelic, baby.
just a rocket extender.
Dude,
He
he's
just
so
got
out of
he
it.
got a Swedish penis enlarger.
Like his
One-
face is like totally like smushed on the side because he's dreaming about something, man.
Dogs are lucky they can't wake up with pillow marks on their face like we can.
Yeah.
Because Randy would just have them all.
Well, I picked him up at about 4:00 on Thursday. He was, he was in surprisingly good spirits. Anesthesia was still kind of there. Had to pick him up, put him in my back seat, which is always fun. And he's been on dog watch for the last few days. That's why he's here with me now. E-collar. Let's talk about that. And that is the Elizabethan collar, the clear, the cone of shame, as they
Yeah.
like to say.
Is that why they call it an e-collar?
Yes.
You learn something new every day.
You thought it was electronic?
Well, they also call the device that we use to train Rosie an e-collar, so it's confusing.
That is confusing.
I'm confused.
Well, all I know is this. He does not like it. In fact, once it's on him, he doesn't want to walk. Like, he's scared to move because he walks into stuff, and I don't think he has the peripheral vision that you would want if you were an animal. And, I'm kind of shocked that that's what they're still sending you home from the vet with. There's
Gotta be a
there's
better way.
reasonable alternatives
There
out
are
there.
better ways.
There are. So I went and bought an
A
inflatable
donut,
one.
right?
It's called a Zen collar. Yeah, bro. And it's it's like a donut. It's like it looks like the neck brace you wear when you're on a plane, like the neck pillow that just fits around it. It's like that, only for dogs. And that one he's fine with. Unfortunately, he managed to pop a hole in that one overnight.
Rosie ruined hers within 24 hours.
I was like, dude, what? How did I miss this? Like, you were in my room. So yeah,
He just flexed
you
too
want
hard.
you want a
and
better alternative than the blow up one?
I'd love that.
The soft recovery collar is what everyone needs to be buying out there. It looks much like the Elizabethan collar, but it's just soft. And it's got like some clear panels so they can have some peripheral.
So
And it attaches right to their normal collar. It's
I
just a little
Amazoned
more.
something like that,
Yeah.
and he didn't like it.
Really?
He's
a big
so high
baby.
maintenance, man. He's big baby drip god.
He's so coney.
Look at him down there, man.
Coney 2020. What was the deal? Like,
We already talked that out.
we did. I
figured
don't know
we
if we
solved
got
it.
to the bottom of it.
We
though.
solved it, dude.
So yeah, think good thoughts for the Ram, man. We're kind of weeding him off the pills. He doesn't seem to be in pain. He would tell me.
Sure.
He's back to normal like the next day though. He's good. He's wanting to get out there, run around with the dogs. Can't do that. He's on a pitch count right now.
How long? How much longer?
They say 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
a long
we're
time.
going to reevaluate him.
He'll
Get
be-
him out
he'll
there
be
on
fine after
during
a week.
shoot around. A lot of sports analogies I'm making. Check out Too Much
He's
Dip.
day to day right now.
We don't want him on the. We don't have to leave him off the playoff roster.
Yeah, he's not physically unable to perform. If he needs to go perform, he can do it.
He's on the pup list.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Oh,
That is good.
It's good.
Because he's a pup, but also
He's a good old pup.
Yeah, exactly.
player
Dylan.
unable to perform.
That's literally exactly what we were talking. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining.
So think good thoughts, man.
It's like a pup, like puppy.
I've been praying for Randy every single night, and honestly, like before he got that done, I was praying for all the other female dogs out there because I was just worried that Randy was just gonna be a wrecking crew with these mommies.
He might still be. It's just not going to yield any other pups.
So he just got a vasectomy.
He got the
You got the balls removed. They're gone.
Correct.
They are no more.
But I'm going to get him on T replacement therapy.
That's good. That's a good call.
Dude, that dog doesn't need any more tea. Look at him.
Yeah, he's overflowing with it.
Look at him.
You know, there's a new Rosie at our dog park.
I heard about
It's a
this.
Dalmatian. First meeting didn't go well. They didn't really seem into each other, and even more than that, the owners of the other Rosie seemed even less into talking to Sally and I about our Rosie.
There's only
so-
room for one Rosie at that dog park.
Yeah, he was an Irish dude.
Ah,
I was
Irish.
kind
The
of
dog?
I was a little intimidated.
Or the gentleman, the lad.
The gent.
Ah.
Yeah, he was just like
Oh.
he could not be less amused by the fact that like our dog had the same name. He was just like, cool.
Cool, mate.
Yeah, tight.
Come on down to the donkey.
I think that's a different country.
Foster's, come
altogether.
on,
Dude,
come on, have a pint
Dave.
with the Barcelona game.
You know that we have numerous rules about this podcast, and bringing up Darcy's donkey posthumously is not something that we do.
By the way, have you been to the new ski shores that replaced it?
No,
I have
haven't.
not.
I haven't been
We're
to a
in a
restaurant in Austin.
Fucking
That's
global
a lot.
pandemic. Crazy idiot.
Well, it's open. I mean,
Can you ski there?
no.
It does
but
look
the,
sick. In
but
fact,
the original one's on Lake
I'd be
Austin.
I'd be down to go.
So you can ski to that one.
Okay.
I've done it.
You told me you skied there, if you know what I mean.
You
Yeah, didn't you say they had great bathrooms because the things hit the ground?
I dropped an iPhone right outside the dock there into the lake, and it's probably still down there.
You know,
This was
you know where Mozart's is?
it's like an iPhone 4 though. It was a long
On the
time
lake?
ago. Yeah, of course. What? What?
What the fuck was that?
What just happened?
Dude, Randy.
A boxing glove that
What
was
are-
hung on the.
Oh, get that out.
What are
That's
the
a Triple
chances
G
that falls
glove.
during an episode?
Yeah, Triple G, the noted boxer.
It fell right into the
Is that
trash
Triple
can.
G? It
Yeah,
might
that's
be-
Triple G. No, that's Canelo. I'm sorry. No, is Triple G also on there? One of them's Canelo, but it just completely fell off.
What are the chances?
That was random.
Gravity.
It just fell straight into a trash can too. Like, what are you trying to tell us?
You can't make this up. You can't make it up.
Combat sportsman.
Yeah.
What were you saying about Mozart?
Should we do an impromptu combat sportsman after that?
Probably something stupid. What
The
were you
hula
saying?
hut over there is just
Yeah.
an incredible waste of space.
What do you mean?
Hula hut stinks is what I'm trying to say. It sucks.
Oh, it's not that
The
bad.
food is awful.
It's a tourist restaurant,
Correct.
but for what it is,
Sucks.
for what it
Sucks.
is, it's not bad food.
Hypothetically speaking, what if we bought some property over there and started a Spite tropical restaurant right next to the hula hut?
Let's open up a spite spot.
We could call it Shula Hut, and it's just like Dolphins memorabilia
Wow,
featuring Dan Mariano.
I don't hate that.
Like how many? I can confirm that Wilmons has more Twitter followers than Hula Hut has, so we already have the marketing advantage from these guys.
Really?
On the banks of beautiful Lake Austin, this tropical Texas paradise features a unique mix of Mexican and Polynesian cuisine, otherwise known as Mexinesian.
I did not know there was a Polynesian fusion to that. Interesting.
Yeah, more like confusion. I don't think they know what they're doing over there, David.
Oh man.
It's always very crowded, and you're like, dude, why? And the servers always look really put off, which I would be too. It's fine. It's hot. It's just, I don't think, whatever.
It's not great. I get it.
The real estate there is too prime to have a place there that's not
But
great.
if someone drags you there, like you can enjoy yourself.
The drinks are fine.
Yeah.
Do you see their last tweet was from April 2nd, 2019. It says, endless menu, chill vibes, Hula Hut. Hashtag Hula Hut Austin, hashtag get here.
They haven't tweeted in over a year.
Yeah, I think we should start like talking shit to them.
That's a weak ass social media game.
Dude, they can hear the footsteps right now. They're about to get alligator arms serving all their fucking shitty Mexinesian food.
What's the place that's over there, also like near it? The cool bar. Is it Kane?
Abel's?
Kane and
Abel's on the lake?
Abel's on the lake, yeah.
Lake, yeah.
Sally once dropped her phone off of that into the water in college, and rather than abandoning it because it's in the middle of a lake, she got some snorkel gear and went and found it and then brought it to the Apple store and played dumb at the Apple store. She's like, no, I'm not sure why it's broken. It's like, miss, we have photos of you snorkeling in front of this restaurant trying to find your damn phone.
How'd that work? Did it?
She got a new phone.
Okay.
The food there is perfectly average, by the way, at Abel's on the lake.
It's just bar fare.
It is, but not good bar fare.
Their guacamole is the type of guacamole that they get from like Gordon Food Services. That's like in a big tub, and then they just take like an ice cream scooper and then put it on the plate.
Yeah. Their
fucking
queso comes in
disgusting.
like big, like sealed, plastic bags, and they just dump it and heat it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I assume.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it tastes like to me, anyway.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear some local Northern Michigan news?
Yes.
If we have to.
Absolutely, I do.
So I also need to clarify. When I was in Northern Michigan, I meant to text you guys. I didn't text you guys about this. I saw a bald eagle just absolutely soaring over this lake with nothing else going on, and it was just so tight. Anytime you see a bald eagle, it's a win, except for when you're the state employee trying to fly a drone next to it, because a bald eagle attacked the state's $950 drone in the UP and sent it to the bottom of Lake Michigan. It's not what you're looking for.
I like how they throw in
Damn.
the price of the drone like it's like they're not going to recover from this financially.
That's kind of
It's
it's kind of a broke boy like drone. For the
Yeah,
state,
I'm not
right?
impressed by the cost of your drone.
What were they doing with this drone anyway?
Well, are you guys familiar with Escanaba?
No.
There was a
No.
movie that came out called Escanaba in the Moonlight.
It's a good Bieber song too.
It's good, Naba.
Oh, that we went that far in that short amount of time.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
We went from Eagle drone story to Despacito in 7 seconds.
It might have been less than that. It says, in what state officials are describing tongue-in-cheek as a brazen attack, a bald eagle recently snatched a $950 drone belonging to the state of Michigan that was being flown to document shoreline erosion damage in the Upper Peninsula. After a brief tussle, the big bird ripped off the propellers of the small spinning aircraft and sent it to the bottom of Lake Michigan near Escanaba State, workers said. The drone is being operated by a pilot for the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy, also known as the EGLE. When the July 21st attack occurred, is the department's acronym a coincidence when considering the predator, Eagle, EGLE? The state thinks not.
That's his drone now.
Question. Assuming there's a camera on this drone, where some of the footage? What's
I
going
know.
on?
Why, how do you not have footage from this?
Right. That's all I care about right now.
Like, the state of Michigan could make some big waves.
I want to see this thing in action.
I want to see the shot where like it hits the water and it's like slowly sinking, but the camera's facing the top, and like you just see the eagle just like soaring around in like celebration.
Eagles are tight, man.
A lot of people, no one talks about the fact that like bald eagles were the original drone.
Oh shit.
They weren't delivering packages or anything.
Yeah,
Are they ever going to do that?
falconry.
Falconry's tight.
Falconry is tight.
I hope that that's not a way that Amazon delivers packages. It's just too much can go wrong and will.
I mean, to be fair, their current system like also leaves a little bit to be desired.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Dude, Amazon always come through.
They rock.
Maybe it's not their fault, but just those slippery thieves that just steal from outside
A
your
lot of
door.
porch pirates.
A lot of porch pirates. Dude.
Yeah.
Nextdoor app is really, really good at identifying them. One of my favorite things at the state fair back in the day was the falconry or the eagle show, birds of prey. And you know the big Ferris wheel?
Uh-huh.
It's kind of the big draw there. They would have a guy, and like he would like you'd be watching him do like tricks with a bird, and the bird would fly to the top of the Ferris wheel, land, and then fly back down.
Really?
Pretty sick, yeah.
That's cool.
It is cool.
Do you
Yeah.
want a detailed account of how this actually happened? Because it's kind of mind-blowing.
Yes.
Okay. 7 minutes and 39 seconds into the flight, the eagle struck. Went after it. And this is roughly 4/10 of a mile from the dude flying it, 162 feet above water. So this thing's soaring.
That's up there.
I've never been 162 feet up there like alone just flying. It seems high.
Alone? Yeah. Well, you can't fly.
Yeah.
Squirrel
Oh,
suit.
fuck, good point.
You know
You
what I
do
mean?
the squirrel suit thing.
Said the speed of the drone went from 22 miles an hour to 10 within a half second, and the flight records show that the beginning of the downward spiral along with the excessive spin warning. So this thing was just like,
The flight record.
dude, come get me, come get me.
Like they have a flight record of a drone. Get out of here.
In the next 3.5 seconds, the drone sent 27 warning notifications, including one indicating a propeller had been torn off. Gaining momentum as it fell, its last communication came 34 feet above water, falling at 30 feet per second. I mean,
That's tight.
I don't know how this guy didn't go in and recover all this, because I want to see it. I don't know how drones work at this point. Like, do you have a thing on your phone that shows you exactly what it's looking at?
Yeah. You can use your phone or someone have their own screens, but yeah.
I'm about to give Randy one task for the next month, and it's just figure out some way that we can buy an overpriced drone and justify it.
Dan, the jackhammer has one.
They're affordable. Like this one,
Or
$950
used
bucks,
to.
and it seems to be very capable. So,
It got taken down by a fucking eagle, Dylan.
well, assuming an eagle doesn't attack our drone, I think we're gonna be okay.
If it did, it'd be well worth the investment. I don't.
Yeah.
If that meant that like we got to hang out with a bird of prey,
Yeah.
even like in a way that doesn't benefit us, I think that'd be cool.
They're actually pretty easy to fly too.
A lot of hawks in this part of the state too.
You
Hawks is
big drone guy?
My stepbrother has one. He took it out to the ranch, and I gave it a whirl.
people don't like
It
it
was
when
cool.
one pops up in their neighborhood and they don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
because it's like some Peep and Tom vibes.
Well, there's someone on the 4th floor of our apartment complex who will fly one once in a while over the dog park, and it really just kind of pisses me off because it's like, well, this is your home, but at the same time, there's a lot of other people that live here, kind of right next to you, and above and below you. And I just don't think a lot of people want drones just flying outside of their apartment.
No, it's sketchy
Yeah.
because they all have cameras on them. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well,
what are you looking
You're
at?
not just flying it to like fly. You're not taking a joyride like
Model
remotely.
airplane.
Yeah.
Nerd shit.
Did you ever try to build one of those as a kid? Model airplane. It's very difficult.
I feel like model airplanes.
Made fun of kids that did.
Yeah, like they got cucked by Connects and Playmobil and Legos and stuff because it was just easier and less dorky.
Absolutely. Or just a remote control RC car. Like
Those are sick.
Those are sick. They break very easily.
The gas-powered ones that went like 70, those were tight.
I never had one of those. Damn.
Yeah, I didn't
friend
grow
had
up
one.
with that amount of privilege, Dylan. Jeez.
My friend
It would go
had one.
70.
Oh, that thing moved. It was tight.
What, you just like doing like the old TFM videos, like taking out your buddy's legs with it and stuff?
It's too fast for that, man.
Once the RC car hit a curb, it was over though. You hit a curb and like it ruins Christmas. I've done that before.
I had a go-kart growing up. That was fun. I used to whip
Jeez,
around the
we
neighborhood.
get it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Almost
like,
got hit by cars and stuff. It was not safe.
Dylan, this
but-
is just Dylan trying to prove he had a childhood right
Wait,
now.
didn't you say you also drove a Corvette in high school?
I did, yeah.
What is?
And he had a
Who
go-kart?
are you?
I drove a Corvette, yeah.
Unbelievable.
My dad bought it, and he was like, yeah, you can drive it if you want. I was like, yeah. Yeah.
My buddy's dad bought 2 go-karts, and then all of a sudden, like a week later, my buddy just had a absolutely shattered wrist, and we were like, yeah, maybe we should just stop doing time trials with these in some random field.
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
So fun, though.
We used to race go-karts at Ellen's Fairway, Cedar Hill. Still there, I think. They got like the real shitty go-karts, like not the cool souped-up ones. Did you ever do go-karts on a slick track?
No.
There's places you can go.
What, like you drift?
Yeah, dude.
No. That sounds
Legit.
awesome.
I'm not into
It's
that.
sick. There's slick track ones that you can do. You guys are F1 guys. You would like it. Very similar. Minus hundreds of miles an hour. It's very similar.
Will's a big bumper cars guy.
No, man, bumper cars suck.
Bumper cars are pointless. Like it's just like, hey man, will you fuck my neck up for 3 days?
Let's just get in a bunch of car wrecks real fast over
Yeah.
and over again.
It's all the
Let's just
it's all the
treat
glitz
our
and
heads like fucking
glamour.
bobbleheads.
All
Like,
the glitz and glamour of a high-speed pile-up. But with,
I was obviously the kid growing up that wouldn't do anything at like fairs and stuff. Like I wouldn't go on anything growing up.
Yeah.
I had to have my dad there next to me, just like in the bumper car.
Then they had bumper boats. You see those too?
Dude, I tried to get people to go to one of those places in Michigan when we were there. We were driving by our old miniature putt-putt course, and they incorporated the bumper boats, and I was like, that sounds dope.
you know the pirate ship that just goes up and down?
It's the worst ride
Dude,
there.
Dylan-
Screw that.
Dylan puts off the vibes of like a guy who goes and he's like, all right, I'll do it, but we're sitting in the middle.
Dude,
That's the vibe I'm getting.
no, I give off the vibe of someone who would never get on that ride. Dude, carnival rides in general, don't do them.
You sit at the front of the roller coaster.
That's a carnival ride.
Or is it the back? What's the dope one?
You've seen the people who like construct those?
Yes. Well, no, I don't. I've seen like entertainment recreation,
Like they all
fictional.
have like a pack of Marlboro Lights just rolled up,
I
and
don't know if
Marlboro
that's
Reds
fair.
rolled up in their sleeves. Like that's the kind
Oh,
of guy.
saying a carny man?
Yeah. Just stay away from carnival rides, man. They're accidents waiting to happen.
No, I think I said it recently. Like, I don't do the rides where it's a repeated motion. Like, if you're just like swinging back and forth, that's not fun for me.
Pendulum.
I need to have a very short memory of the turns that I just took. I can't do the one like the swinging ship is a no go.
I will say, put me on a Gravitron and it's over.
Cool.
I'll ride a Gravitron all day.
You're not like Gravitrons are lame. You're
They're
just
so
spinning.
tight.
You're just spinning.
Yeah, dude, you can do wild shit on the wall.
No,
cool,
the
man.
the guy that would stand on the wall, like he was a carny, 100%. And it was like sick, dude. You're really good at the Gravitron.
That guy's defying gravity.
You're so good at the Gravitron. How many times have you done this?
There was one of those rides that swings like it wasn't one that goes high, but it's just one of those one that swings horizontally, you know, and goes in circles. And this one carny at ours would always stand really close to it, like within inches of
Oh my
it coming.
God.
And it was like, dude, one thing goes wrong and you don't have knees anymore.
Dude, you're such a carnival badass.
You just stand right there, like inches away from it, just like, yeah, I can boldface this
Dave
ride.
used to love the teacups. Remember that, Dave?
Pour you a teacup.
I don't get it.
Low
No, I was on the
teacup.
Shockwave at Six Flags all day. It was my go-to. 2 loops, back-to-back loops.
Dude, the pirate ship one is so dangerous.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, man.
What? Do you think people are like falling out?
I feel like it has the best track record.
Dude,
Man
pull up
overboard.
YouTube and type in like pirate ship accidents, and you'll never get on one again. Promise you.
Arr.
Dude, any
Go to
carnival.
Lively.
Do I need to
Go
type in?
Lively.
Yeah. Do I need to type in like carnival, or can I just type in pirate ship accident?
Yeah, dude, like pretty much any carnival accident
Good
is going
point.
to end very, very poorly.
Type in pirate ship ride carnival accident.
If I'm watching the news and something comes up about like a roller coaster accident, I don't watch any of that. Because why put that in your mind?
A
don't
lady
do
fell
roller
off the
coasters.
Texas Giant, and I think she hit like a thing and it split her in half.
Isn't that what they used to call Dylan?
No, they called him the Rattler. Remember the Rattler?
Yeah.
My dad got whiplash on that.
I don't do roller coasters. Y'all need to know that about me. Don't ever ask me to do one.
Oh, well,
I'll just
there's
punch
never
your
going to be a
face.
scenario where I'll talk to you outside of work, so.
Dude, the most terrifying one is that slingshot one they have at the Texas State Fair. I know we talked about it kind of recently, but hell no.
No. Nah.
I'm not trying to do that.
Nah, you can't trust carnival bungee cords.
No.
It's just not how it goes.
Man.
For those wondering, Dave was talking to human Randy and not dog Randy there.
There was like something on the floor.
I was like, put the fucking camera on me, Randy. Hey!
Human just trashes this fucking office, man.
I'm really bad at shout yelling at Rosie. It just sounds so much more aggressive. Like, hey, get over here. Get over here.
You don't want the neighbors to hear, but like you want to get the point across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Really,
Volume's down, but tone's up.
really
I
bad.
get it.
What are you doing?
Randy, stop. No.
Can we talk about Sam's sleep real quick?
Yeah.
You know we be sleeping. And Sam helps us do that. You ever had a sleep drink in a small can? Maybe berry flavored? Helps you fall asleep in as little as 30 minutes and it helps you wake up feeling refreshed?
This stuff works.
Yeah,
It really does.
it hits.
Yeah.
It
You
hits.
sleep soundly, and you fall fast. It's great.
They've got two versions of it too, which is beautiful. It's got the original for all the OGs out there, and then if you're trying to cut, sugar-free option.
I've tried them both. Sugar-free tastes fine, too.
Yep, they're great.
I honestly couldn't tell you the difference. Maybe it's just my trash palate, but like they both taste really good.
A lot of people have been saying your palate's pretty trash, so that might be it.
Yeah. After you said that you only eat the little rubber band calamaris, people have just been talking about how bad your palate
Definitely
is.
not what I said.
The Discord is just
Yeah, that was like 30 minutes ago.
they just added a new channel to the Discord called Dave's Palate.
Yeah, I bet my palate's tighter than yours.
that's gonna pop up within 2 hours.
These drinks
We
are
definitely
great.
need more channels on there.
The ingredients of this drink are naturally found in your body, like magnesium and melatonin. We've all taken a little melatonin to go to bed before. Why not drink it?
I'm taking tonin.
Yeah, it's non-GMO, vegan and dairy-free, gluten, allergen-free with no artificial flavors or colors. You got to love that. It's a drug-free, non-habit-forming drink. Get quality sleep. It's more important than ever to keep your immune system strong and avoid catching viruses. And as Dave and I know, sleep matters a lot when it comes to your recovery.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is sign up at getsom.com/pages/podcast. I'll put that in the link in the bio. That's getsom.com/pages/podcast. And we can make this happen. Sleep better.
Get some.
So should we talk about fire tornadoes?
I've been waiting all day.
The thing about a fire tornado is that it's a tornado of fire.
Wow, why am I even here anymore? He's just gonna just jack me right in my face.
Ew.
I just ripped it right. I stripped it from you and took it back to the house. That's what I did.
You just jacked me.
I didn't jack you. That's gross. Fire tornadoes, though.
Fire tornadoes.
One
sick.
happened.
Very sick.
So I didn't even know what a fire tornado was before someone brought this up.
Who starts it?
Dude. Prodigy.
Billy Joel.
Prodigy.
Rest in peace.
Well, I mean,
Billy Joel died?
No,
Prodigy.
one of the guys in Prodigy.
Dylan, there's no way you know who Prodigy is.
No.
Don't worry about
I
it,
was
dude.
worried about Billy Joel.
No, Billy Joel,
Man.
to my knowledge, is alive and well.
I saw the Piano Man IRL once. It was tight.
I used to be crazy jealous of him because he was married to Christy Brinkley.
Ooh.
And she was my first love.
Swing.
She's
Yeah.
very beautiful.
That's her.
To me and to a lot of other people.
She still got it. Anyway, shouts to Billy Joel. How do we get? Oh yeah.
The first line of this CNN article on the fire tornado is maybe one that we would have deleted from a news story on PGP if someone submitted it with this.
Oh no.
2020 has reached into its bag of tricks again and tossed out another surprise.
I quit.
This
I'm
time
done.
in the form of a swirling fire, or as meteorologists call it, a fire-nado, short for fire tornado.
Go back to the voice you were doing.
I'm surprised they didn't start with. We've all been there.
Dude, we've all,
Oh,
we've all been there.
a tornado of fire.
Hey, hear me out.
All right.
Dude, oh my God.
We've all been there.
Before
Have we?
I also hated, before I get into it, it's like, well, you're literally getting into it. This is the start of your column.
Please just get into it.
Burying the lead.
I think it was like a rule in our writers group. Like, hey, if you start it with, we've all been there, like, you're fired.
We will remove you.
You're fired.
I definitely have started columns like that.
We all have at some point.
We've all been there. Well, it's just such like a preface for like, oh, this guy's got a hot take. This is going to be controversial. I can't wait to read what he's going to say in the next paragraph. And then it's like him saying like something about like how his office, how like one of his coworkers isn't very cool. You're like, oh,
We've all been there.
Yeah.
I'm about to relate to this so hard.
Dude, because we've all been
dude, literally all of us in
Right.
2020.
This is like made for me, this article. I can't wait to read the rest of it.
Where did this fire tornado happen?
I'm going to start a new segment called We've All Been There, where I just talk about really generic things that happened over the weekend. Dude, we've all been there, man. Like,
Got a red light on the way here.
I can't wait to get a text from Banduho after this, and he'll be like, yeah, I can think of like 5 columns I started out with that.
everyone has. Everybody
We've all
has.
been there.
We've all been there.
We've all been there.
He's going to go he'll find an example and send it to us.
Well, yeah, you know why you can find an example? Because he's been there.
Yeah.
We all have.
Yeah. In fact,
Hey,
strangely enough,
Hear me out. Hear me out.
It's so stupid.
I may
Hear
get
me
some,
out.
I may get some flack for this.
Can I ask, what was the body count on this fire tornado?
Well, this says the rare and fiery tornado was spotted Saturday near a fire in California. The National Weather Service office issued a tornado warning for a pyrocumulonimbus cloud that formed by the Loyalton fire, saying it was capable of producing a fire-induced tornado and outflow of winds in excess of 60 miles per hour.
Imagine like you're just you're out there going to your farm in your little truck, and you look over like, oh fuck, tornado, that's scary. You're like, oh, and it's on fire. It's like 5 for 5 from downtown.
It's a spinning funnel of fire.
Tornado's on fire. Can I get some shouts for pronouncing pyrocumulonimbus?
That's pretty good.
How else would you say it?
Okay?
I read this earlier in my head. It sounded just like that.
Like what?
Pyrocumulonimbus.
Yeah, see, you didn't do it. You didn't do it.
Pyrocumulonimbus. That's
What
how
if-
you say it.
What if like you pull up on the fire tornado and it's just every like 30 seconds it's just a bang.
That'd be weird.
Do one of you want to explain how this works since we watched a video on it before?
Well, you know, heat rises.
Something about a vacuum of, I don't know.
Heat rises. People always forget that.
He used the term vacuum, I know, in fire, in wind.
Should we go
I don't
searching
know,
for
man.
these?
It's interesting, for sure.
Should we go searching for these?
The new Twister, if they ever remake it, should just be fire tornadoes exclusively.
I mean, that would be fucking dope.
Did you know that in
Just
2018,
Backdraft.
Dude, Backdraft freaked me out as a kid.
The fact that my parents
yeah.
let me watch Backdraft, I don't even think they did. I think I watched it at my cousin's house, and then like was like, Mom and Dad, I saw a really scary movie.
It was about fire.
hey, listen, in 2018, one of these fire tornadoes reached winds of in excess of 143 miles per hour and killed a couple of folks, it sounds like. Yeah,
Well, that's a real downer.
I know.
Anything else?
They can be dangerous is what I'm trying to say. So if you
Oh,
see
really?
a fire
Is
tornado,
this one of
A
those things
tornado
you
made
can
of
out-
fire can be dangerous.
don't try to outrun it.
You know, I wasn't scared of tornadoes.
Don't you
enough.
just make a bunch of noise in front of it, Dylan?
What would be more deadly, a fire tornado or an ice tornado?
Ooh,
like
ice tornado.
ice tornado is like shooting like icicles and shit.
Ice tornado, dude.
That was my head exploding.
So do tornadoes not happen in like cold weather because of the heat? It needs the heat in order to form.
You really would think we can answer that question?
The answer, we definitely can.
I feel like Dave can.
Yeah.
Well, he has a better chance.
Dave
than I do.
follows like
He's a
20
weather
accounts
guy.
on Twitter that talk about weather. He can definitely answer this.
You're not wrong.
Are there not tornadoes in?
They're rare. It's generally spring and fall.
It's because of terrain, though, right? I mean, they don't really occur in mountainous regions because doesn't work that way.
Right.
I don't
The
know
reason
what I'm talking
Tornado Alley is the air coming off the Rockies and then it meets up with the Gulf Stream that's coming up from the Gulf of Mexico.
Sure.
Creates a little bit of
The
lift.
Gulf.
Ice tornadoes do exist.
That's
But
fucking sick.
you ready for the kicker?
Is it just like sleet?
It's only underwater.
How's that a...
They're called brinicles.
My head explodes so much during this podcast.
Brinicles. They're columns of ice that form under very calm ocean conditions when there's a big differential between water temperature, which is around negative 1.9 Celsius, and the air temperature.
That's what we replace Randy's balls
These don't
with.
seem that deadly. These just seem like columns of ice that form underneath other pieces of ice.
It doesn't sound like something I'm ever going to have to worry about.
Unless you're like a giant ship.
Unless I'm on the pirate ship at the fair and it just goes AWOL and ends up
All right, you look
in the
up.
lagoon.
You look up a half mile away.
I don't know.
Would you rather be facing a fire NATO or lava bearing down on you?
A fire-nado.
Fire-nado.
Lava's swallowing you up.
You just run though.
The lava's
You
predictable.
don't just run. That's literally not what you do.
You
Yeah,
just
lava's-
zigzag. You zigzag because the lava can't move laterally.
The fact that it is predictable is why. That's why I'm not afraid of them. It's just like don't be where it's erupting.
Well, but if the lava's coming towards you, nothing's going to stop it. The fire tornado, those things move. Their path zigs and zags. You never know.
If lava's coming near
might
me,
miss you.
I'm just gonna open up my Yeti coffin, get inside, and just float down the fiery river.
I'm just going to contact every single person I follow on Instagram and ask them to teach me how to wake surf so that I can just surf it until it's done.
You're gonna contact every person on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Because apparently everyone's wake
Logistically-
surfing except for us.
That's tough.
We're
but-
total losers over
It's only a matter of time.
Well, I can do it. It's not a big deal.
It's
Yeah,
not hard.
There's a high chance that I wake surf within the next 7 days.
I look forward to that content. I'm going to have like an hour-long story. Not even a story. You're going to have to press the little button for the IG movie or whatever.
Wow.
We should just do a reel on it.
Do we have reels? Do we know? I guess everybody does.
I keep it reals.
Didn't they call you the real deal?
I saw I saw Jessica Alba doing a real trash-ass version of the stanky leg on there.
Oh, don't call
Don't
that trash.
do that in
She
here, David.
crushed that.
She did not crush
She's
that.
very good
Dude.
at like her little TikTok thing.
She looked really.
She did look good, but
No,
it was
she
just...
looked good. It was funny. She got the whole family involved.
I
It's a
didn't
great
laugh.
video.
She's good at online
You're a
content.
jerk.
I didn't laugh.
I will
she's
not,
very
I will
gorgeous
not
to you.
stand for Jessica Alba slander. I won't do it.
I feel like Jessica Alba and like Minka Kelly are just like at odds with each other because they're just like kind of filling the same void in Hollywood.
Jessica Alba won that. It was a first round knockout. I'm sorry.
Minka though, she had a moment.
Sure.
I'm a little worried. I'm looking up how
Say it, Dave.
Did I tell y'all that the other day when I picked up Dylan to go to dinner, he was just in his house listening to Moby?
Yeah.
You didn't pick me up
Did
for
he get
dinner.
stomped by
Why we going on
Obi,
a
too?
date? What are you talking about?
You're like, this is really good. You're like, have you heard of Fat Boy Slim? He's got some really hot bangers. Just total fire tornado shit.
I'll say it. Minka Kelly's Instagram game is trash.
How many followers? I'm going to guess. Can I guess?
Yep.
Ooh, me too. Me too.
1.1 million.
2.6.
You guys are both overestimating.
Really? Is she not a thing anymore? Is she not like
895K.
Okay.
Whereas
Okay.
Jessica Alba has 18.4. So yeah, I think you're right. She did win the Battle of the Brunettes.
and not just by followers, you know.
I think both seem like very nice ladies.
Oh, sure.
They're very gorgeous to me.
Mm-hmm. Do we have anything else on this damn fire tornado?
I would like to see one.
I mean, I think there's a video of it, isn't there?
Like
you can
in
literally see
person.
one.
Have you ever seen when like a really big fire plume creates lightning, like inside of the smoke
No.
cloud? That always freaks me out. I don't understand that. That's something I can't talk about.
I don't,
It happens.
I don't know about this phenomenon.
Like,
It be happening sometimes.
Like over volcanoes. All volcanoes?
volcanoes.
Oh, volcanoes.
Volcanoes. Volcanoes have like lightning and shit.
the Latin relative of a volcano. Ah, volcanoes.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have anything else.
That's where lava comes from, Will. Most of the time.
So you're just running hills on volcanoes, and then just like for your run down, you're just out sprinting lava for your final workout.
Happens to me all the time.
God, I can't wait till your whoop comes in and we can see what kind of numbers you're doing for your strain when you're running from lava. Do they have a setting for that?
Yeah.
Lava running?
It's called the lava run.
If they have a wake surf setting and not like it's gonna really piss me off.
They have a wake surf setting?
I bet they do.
Oh,
Bunch of
sheesh.
nerds. We got anything else today?
Let me just say it. Good episode. Fun one.
Mm-hmm.
People will enjoy it.
Like we said, tomorrow, not doing stream room. Take the night off, everybody. That's a gift from me to you. Instead, we're doing worst of stories. Worst of at washmedia.com. Send your email in. If it doesn't make it this week, it might make it in a future week. Hell, it might make it in a column at some point. We'll see. We'll see if we get enough stories. We'll see. Anyway, it's been fun, guys.
Bye.
Bye.